good morning. It's early in the morning and I'm driving through New Brunswick. And I'm telling you, man, you wonder why there's moose in New Brunswick. Because there's little towns and, you know, some cities, small cities, but most of it is this. Most of it is bush. And just past some signs, you know, these signs with blinking yellow lights saying night danger, slow down at night, because of the moose that cross the road here. And they've got fences in places, and I don't know if that works all the time or not, but they're known to just dart out across the road. But it's just after 6 in the morning, and I'm running down through New Brunswick. I'm going to see a friend of mine. He raises cattle and in southern New Brunswick. So I'm taking a short trip down to see him, and I'm going to try and photo document some of this trip, and we'll see how we make out. So anyway, I drank 2 cups of coffee, but up since about 5, and yeah, pretty much uneventful, just trucking along here, taking it easy. Okay, there's another one of these signs. To be careful of moose crossing the highway. Look at this. Slow down at night for the next 10 kilometers. And that seems to be summing up the story of New Brunswick. Moose and trees and rocks and dirt. There's a lot of that here. Anyway, making time. I don't know what the actual count of moose is in New Brunswick, but there's got to be a lot of them. Oh, there might be some people in this place after all. What's this? Trackety Shediac, King George Road, King George Highway. So this is the outskirts of a place called Miramichi. Still a lot of moose around here. There's signs everywhere. And when the hunters in New Brunswick say, yeah, they've seen a lot of moose sign, I never thought it actually meant yellow and black signs on the highway. I thought that, you know, it was tracks or something. But anyway, what do I know? Okay, so we've got Fredericton, Moncton. Yeah, we're heading that way. So we're gonna boot on straight through here. We're not gonna stop at Miramichi. Ah, big bridge here. Look at this. Check this out. Speed limit on the bridge is 50 kilometers, which is 30 miles an hour. I was doing about almost 80, which is like almost 50 miles an hour, so I had to slow her down a bit. Okay, now what? I think we're looking for the 126. We want the 126, which is sort of a straight path down through New Brunswick. This one here is, yeah, 126, exit 500 meters.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're continuing down the Highway 126 in central New Brunswick. And this is a little Acadian town called Rogersville. And there's not much going on here, but they're having a little liquid sunshine. That started a few minutes ago. I don't know if there's any place here to get a hot cup of coffee, but I'm sure there is. I'm just going to check it out and replenish the coffee supply, because that's the fuel. That's the fuel that I drive on. think that blue, white, and red flag with the star on it, I think that's the Acadian flag.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
You can see the Canadian flag hanging there, and then you got, I think that is, I'll have to look into it, but see, that's it looks like a French flag with a star. I think that's the Acadian flag. And all these little Catholic towns, you know, they have these big churches. Depends, you know, it doesn't matter how small the town is, they almost all have a big church. And okay, so we got a gas station here. We're gonna slide in here and get some coffee. Okay. I guess we can just park over here off to the... We're in the country, we can park on the grass, I guess. Okay. Let me go get fueled up here and I'll be right back. Anyway, so here's another one of these moose warning signs on the highway. Look at that, flashing yellow lights. And it's translated, it's English and French, because here we are in New Brunswick, and New Brunswick is Canada's only officially bilingual province, so everything is in French and English. And it says for the next 40 kilometers, which is 25 miles. So for the next 25 miles, or 40 kilometers, watch for moose crossing the road. Anyway, so I'm gonna get back on the highway here. This is just leaving Rogersville on the highway 126. And I'm back on the road. Okay, I've been driving for quite a few hours, and I think I'm getting closer because I can smell manure. And I'm back, and I'm looking at a shed here my friend built, and some said it couldn't be done, but he built it post and beam. This is pine, and he put it in concrete pillars here like this. He's got the sauna tube down there filled with concrete with the saddles in it, and full 6x6. Look at this thing. It's got it all insulated. It's 20 feet high. It's 26 by 20. He's got two 9x7 garage doors framed. He built the roof. He said it's a little steep, but it's a 45-degree pitch, and it was pretty hard to put the metal on it, but it's all framed in with metal. And so this is the detail on the wall here. He's got 1 inch of foam, and that bridges between the uprights, and you'd think it wouldn't be strong enough, but he's going to put vinyl siding on it, and that adds rigidity to the walls as well, and it's going to be fine. But check that out. It's not quite done up there. He's got to get up. He's got some scaffold coming. Then he's going to run his siding. But that's a pretty neat idea, isn't it? With that pine, he got there's a local mill made the timbers for him, and it's solid as a rock. You know, and then between here, you'd think, you know, it's got a bit of, you know, something here to stabilize it. Looks like perforated strapping. And then those uprights on the styrofoam, and then vinyl siding on the outside, and nothing else, so you don't need anything else. And I guess if you ever wanted to finish it on the inside, you could stud it in, insulate it, and that would add some more strength to it. But isn't that cool? That's really well made. Really well done. Got a place for window there. Doors on this side. I'll just walk around a little bit. And apparently what he's going to do here, instead of a gravel floor, paving stones down in here. And it's actually, it's big enough, it's high enough up here to put a loft. You could put a mezzanine in here. You know, you could do, you know, halfway out and have a set of stairs. Maybe have the stairs that, you know, tip up out of the way. But it's high enough, you know, you could even, he was saying earlier, you could move those braces up, and you could have full standing height upstairs. but it wasn't done with the intention of having an upstairs, but it's certainly got the room. But this is snow country here too, so there would be, some, you have to take into consideration that there could be a snow load, but there's nothing going to stay on that roof, man. A metal roof with that kind of a pitch. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys that. Really well done, isn't it? Yeah. I'm impressed. I heard him talk about it for quite some time, and that's the end result. There's the cattle getting ready to be fed, and then they're going to be allowed into this corral here.
Hey, you're looking so darn good. You look so good. You look so good. You look good. You do.
There's a bunch of weather coming in a hurry. I stopped to film it. This cloud here, you see it? The wind just picked up in a big hurry. Wind and some rain in it. It's really unusual. Just all of a sudden, like within 2 minutes, that cloud just came down and the wind came up. Anyway, probably nothing, but it seems like it's all by itself. See, in there? Look at that. Okay, just thought I'd catch that on film a bit.
A few moments later.
Bloody hell. Look at that. Check that out. Wow. That is pushing the car, man. That wind is actually pushing the car. That is unbelievable. Man. Wow. Wow. That is unbelievable. Wow, man. Look at the wind. Look at this. Man, that's some storm that just came out of nowhere. Wow. That's unbelievable. Just started rocking. That's the automatic wipers going full tilt. Yeah, wow. What did Winston Churchill say? When you're going through hell, keep going. Maybe I'll keep driving here. See if we can drive out of this.